Good afternoon. How you doing this evening? We're glad to be here with you. We are here to discuss and talk about the situations that has kind of got you boggled, tied down, confused. So today you come in here, you say you have a anger issue going on at home, on your job, just generally wherever you're going, and you just want to get a hold to yourself and bring it to a head so you can just get it off your chest. So we got 4 points we want to talk to you about the anger that you feel, the anger that you have, and what's causing your anger. Okay, point one, it says in the Word of God, I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Matthew 5:22. So, well, if you got anger, if you're angry at someone, if you're mad with someone, and the Bible here said if you are angry at your brother or anybody without cause, then you got to be careful due to your judgment that will come upon you. So, to say that, to say this, we have to be slow to anger. We have to, sometimes you have to take a deep breath or walk away, or sometimes you just have to just let it go, whatever the cause may be that caused you to be angry. But first, you got to find within yourself, why is this making me so angry? Okay. Point two, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. Okay. For whatever reason you're angry, sometimes it's okay to man up and say, you know what, I'm sorry for whatever this may cause. It's okay to apologize, even if you're not wrong, even if you don't think that you did anything wrong, or for whatever the purpose may be. Colossians 3:13, it teaches us that, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. Meaning, if Christ can forgive us, then we should be able to forgive one another. That's what we have to look into. If we're angry about something and we really can't put our finger on why I'm so angry about this, or what made me mad, or why this just set me off, just in your own mind, just give them a forgiving. Be forgiving, because you're going to want to be forgiven in the end of all this. Because it says if Christ forgave us, we also need to forgive one another. So let's kind of focus on who we are and what we're really reaching for, and why is it so making you so angry. Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turn away wrath, but a grievous word stirs up anger. Now, you say things are going sideways on your job, and things are happening to you, and you don't kind of agree with it, and everybody else is going one way, and some of y'all going the other way, and it angers you, and they ask you questions of why does this bother you, and you come off with a snappy attitude, and you pour your all out, and you express to them. But it's like it says, a soft answer turneth away wrath. Now they say, well, what's your problem? Why are you so mad at me? What's going on? And blah, 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 and yada, 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 and all that. Now, the way you would answer that, you would answer that with a soft answer, meaning you would come off calmly with your answer, respectfully. You would let them know what that did to you, if it hurt you, if it disturbed you, if whatever the matter may be. You come off with a soft answer, because it says soft answer turn away wrath. If you come off softly talking to them, instead of, I'm going to let you have a piece of my mind, well, we don't want to do that, because they got enough of their own mind. They don't need a piece of your mind in order to figure out what's going on. So a soft answer turneth away wrath. Hey, I'm just having it rough right now, and that hit me kind of sideways. I'm going through a lot for this, and then this falls on me. I just need to take a moment out and just clear my head, or I need to, men and women of God, I need to go to my prayer closet and talk to my Father and let him air this out for me. So if you would just give me a minute to myself, let me air this out, then we can get back. But a grievous word stirs up anger. That means you don't have to say a whole lot, and they ask you what's going on, and you fire off on them. That stirs up anger because now you're firing off at them, and it might even be their fault. And then that stirs up anger in them, and then that starts up a whole new issue. And the fourth and final, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. Okay, self-explanatory. Now, if you are slow to anger, slow to wrath, you are in great understanding. If you're slow to, that means you think about what's going on, and you think before you speak. You think about what's happening, but before you blurt out how you really feel, then you take time to think about it, to address it. It only takes a minute or a second. Maybe you may look at them and say, hey, let's postpone this conversation until tomorrow, till I get my head together, so that whatever is going on, we can air this out peacefully, or I can express myself to you peacefully about it, or without going all overboard. It said, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. So if you are not so quick to jump the rail and fire off on somebody, then that means you got an understanding. That means you are capable of taking care of what is bothering you and what is controlling you and what is powering you up to bring on a lot of commotion. You know? Okay, you say, how do you control your anger? Psalms 37:8 says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Okay, there you go. How do you control it? Cease from anger. Meaning, when you feel it building up, step back. Take a breath. Walk away. Explain to them, I'll get back with you. We'll get back with this later. You don't let people stir you up to get you worked up and all angry and frustrated with whatever the situation may be. Just take the 4 steps that you got. I like the 4th one. It said, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. And if you are slow to the wrath, if you are slow to the poking and probing and stirring you up, if you are slow to being angry about whatever the situation is, that means you have an understanding. That means you pretty much will have a connection with God, because he is the one that will help you and allow you to fall out and get away and get your peace of mind together. Okay? So therefore, let's not be angry, because angry doesn't solve anything. It makes situations even worse. If you show your anger, if you show your frustration, if you take out your frustration at first launch, but he says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. And don't worry about of anything other than control. He said, then fret not thyself of doing any wise to do evil. Don't focus on doing something bad. Payback. I'll get you back. Or we'll see how this work out. Or don't let me come back and take it. None of that. Just sometimes it's okay to say it ain't worth it. Let's move on. Because one, you lose your job. You can lose your family. Friends will walk away from you. And so on and so on. We don't want that. Mainly, we don't want to lose our jobs. And soulfully, we don't want to lose our family because we were angry. Because when you get angry, you say things that you can't take back because it's out there. You done said it, it's out there, and now the feelings are hurt. So let's work on our anger. Let's be careful of how we come off. Let's be slow to the anger and quick to mellow out, discuss it, and go about our way. Hope this helps you, and we'll see you next week.